Con una voz envolvente y un sonido que fusiona lo etéreo con lo electrizante, Sissal triunfó en el Dance Melody Grand Prix 2025 y no solo la llevó a representar a Dinamarca en EUROVISIÓN, sino que la posiciona como una de las artistas más prometedoras del pop nórdico. Es por eso que hoy se toma Efecto X, solo para melómanos.
Hi Sissal, welcome to Effect.
Hi, thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you here. You gave your first performance when you were only 10 years old, and now you are in one of the most massive and popular music contests in the world.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your musical journey around the Scandinavian and Nordic sounds that has evolved in the global scene? And how do you describe the grown-up process of your music and sound and lyrics?
This journey has been amazing. Being in Eurovision has been a dream of mine since I was a little girl. And I have always loved Eurovision and watched it since I was basically 7. So I saw the junior version as well. And it's such an amazing opportunity. And like meeting new people and new artists and getting inspired and networking and meeting new producers as well. And it just has been it has been an amazing experience and opportunity as well. I see it like because I have gotten a lot of fans. Like it's crazy. I love it.
Yeah, and it's a big stage when other people like in the other parts of the planet like us can get a sense of what your music is. So please tell us, how do you feel about this, like personal experience from when you were 10 years old until now?
I mean, it has, like, when I was 10 years old, up until I was 19, I basically just sang covers. So it wasn't my own. So I have written some songs myself when I was younger, but it was never, because I didn't grow up in a musical family. So the way that I came into the music industry was basically through an ex-boyfriend when I was in a musical. So and he was from a very musical family, and that's like how I started to develop my own songs and do my own with a band as well. So it was basically there where I started making my own music, and it has definitely been a process because I started in the Faroe Islands, which is basically with live instruments, but I always loved like the sound of producing with primarily like digital instruments. So now I make much more like Eurodance kind of music, and I gave out my EP in January, and it's also much more like Scandi pop Eurovision kind of songs.
Can you hear me? Hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hear me at all?
I must say that your music has this fresh atmospheric sound with this kind of Nordic pop influences that are truly striking and captivating, Sissal. And I can hear myself singing them by walking in the street, in the disco, partying with friends.
Well, I love that.
Yeah, one of those songs that stands out is Hallucination, which led you to win the Dance Melody Grand Prix and represent Denmark at Eurovision. Please tell us how this song came about, what is its origins, and what does it mean to you?
You show me more than meets the eye. You open all the doors inside my mind.
So the song was written in a songwriting camp. I actually was in the camp for writing for other people, not for myself. So it wasn't even, I was supposed to, or I tried submitting another song of mine, like a ballad actually. So when we wrote the song, I sang the vocals on it. And after I asked the manager, or the one who held the camp, asked him if I was maybe able to be a candidate to owning the song, like performing it. And he was like, definitely, that would be a great idea. So the song was basically written in 3 hours. And yeah, but it has changed a lot since then. But like the demo was done after 3 hours. And then the Danish broadcasting show heard it, and they liked it, and they wanted to work with it. So we actually had like we worked with them throughout the whole process. So there were a lot of people who had
Something to do with it.
that wanted to decide some things. But I said that as long as I'm the one singing it, it has to be authentic to myself.
But now, turning the page a little bit, I would love to talk about your EP, Hear Me Now, that got 5 amazing songs, and I must say that my favorite is Deepened.
Oh, yeah.
Please tell us what have been your main inspirations for this EP, and what will our fans find out when they dive into this album.
So I actually co-wrote the whole EP with someone called Max Ulva, who also was in the DMGP this year. So we had like this in mind, making it very Swedish sounding, because I loved Swedish Scandi pop. So it was basically like we wanted an EP. I wanted an EP that was like very upbeat and well produced, because that is this kind of songs that I like singing and listening to. So of course I also have made some ballads that I haven't released yet, but I think what people will see is, if they dive into the EP, is that I make music that will make you dance, that will make you want to sing your heart out and dance.
How can I let you go when you're the reason why I'm in the deep end? I try to hide, but I get jealous when she's by your side every weekend.
Okay, Sissal, in a world where the music industry continues to challenge gender and motherhood barriers, you have spoken about the importance of balancing your career with your personal life, right? What changes do you think are needed in the industry to better understand and support female artists?
I think the one misunderstood thing is that if you have children as a woman, your career has ended. And that is definitely not true. I am the best mother for my children, and they have an amazing father as well. And I have an amazing family and sisters and parents who help me, and the grandparents on the other side, the father's side, are also amazing, and his family. And I have very supportive system around me. And when I don't work, I'm always with my kids, and I'm very trying to always like put the phone away and just being present with them. So I think it's all about like how you prioritize your time. So yeah, I don't have a lot of time for friends right now, unfortunately, but that's something that I prioritize right now, and it's very intense right now. It won't be this intense after Eurovision. And that's something that I also have to remind myself, like right now it's very intense. It's not gonna be like this always.
Finally, Sissal, to our final question, we always ask our guests to tell us what's next, what we can expect from you soon.
So I think people will they will see a lot more of me, and I hope to like be able to perform very soon as well, like being able to have a set list of like a half an hour. I actually think I have that now. But also like songs that people can hear out there, and that's why I'm so happy that I released my EP before going to Eurovision, because people can actually go back and look like what kind of music I do on the side. So that's basically my plans right now, is making more music, so there will be more.